Taurus, welcome. This is a general reading for January 18th through the 21st, so it is a quick reading. I am going to pour you some oracle cards here first. We do have several new subscribers, and I want to thank you guys so much for subscribing. I really appreciate the support and love that you've all shown, and I really do appreciate that. If you're new here, this is one of my quicker readings. You can check out my channel for longer readings, other dated and timeless readings for your sign or other signs in your chart. Okay, so it does look like you have the trees, phobias, letting go, moving forward, reflection, personal space, openness, path, laughter, and happily ever after. It's trust and experience. There might be some fears that you're currently facing right now during this time. And, you know, nature might be able to help you with that. There does look like to be some experiences going on that you may need to let go of or move forward from, but you're doing some reflecting on that. You know, trust seems like it might be part of what's hard for you right now. I'm kind of feeling like the trust of something new. And we do have new movement coming in here as well. But you are completing a lesson or goal, and I do think it has something to do with this letting go and moving forward from past experiences. But I do feel like it's bringing up a lot of fear in you. And there might be someone actually taking romantic movement with you, and you're not sure if you can trust this or not. And there's something else new coming in here for you as well. So let's see. You know, and with this could be your happily ever after. This could make you laugh again if you're, you know, one of those people who have had a hard time struggling. This isn't for everybody. Please remember, this is a general reading. So, let's give you two more instead of one. All right. These, I think, go together. Three of Cups. This might have something to do with your social circle, or there might have been a past situation where you dealt with a three-party situation. But there does look like to be action. You are ascending upwards. You're completing a life goal or a life lesson of some kind. There is romantic movement. For those of you who are in a long-term relationship, this could be a renewal of that romance within your relationship. There's something new coming in for you on the creative or passionate side. It could have something to do with this romantic movement. But let's see here. There's some kind of rivalry growing on here as well, or will be. What is the World Tree, please? World Tree, Taurus. The High Priest, which takes us back to the Druid. Both of those are the Hierophant card. So again, you're learning, you're ascending, you're moving upwards. And that does seem to be kind of in a spiritual sense, but it may be in the physical sense as well, like in your career. This could apply in relationships. Okay, so this romantic movement is telling you to trust your intuition and trust yourself in this situation. And that takes us back to this trust, personal space, openness, faith. The moon can sometimes talk about secrets, lies, and illusions. So I want one more on this to see if you're supposed to be trusting yourself here, or because I'm not picking up, or if there could be some illusions in this. Hermit. Let's see what this new opportunity is. For some of you, you may need to go within to really think about this, whether this romantic movement is right for you or not, okay? So take some time alone, really consider this. Don't jump into anything too quickly is kind of what I'm pulling out of this for you. The Page of Cups, so this does have to do, again, with that romantic movement here of some kind. And you're reflecting on whether or not this is something you can trust, and this is a challenging situation for you. This is actually the Devil card in the traditional deck. In this deck, it's called the Challenge card because she's trying to overcome a challenge here. So there is stuff that you are reflecting on, and this could play out different for different ones of you. Some of you might be being held up by your own fears in the situation, okay? And it's stopping you from allowing yourself to take this movement. For others of you, it could be a similar pattern to something you've been into before, and you're completing this lesson or goal, and you're listening to yourself, you're trusting yourself, and you may not want to do this again. And overcoming the challenge may be choosing not to get involved in this situation. Yeah, and as you ascend upwards, you're reaching a level of success and happiness and joy. So this ascension, this completion to this lesson or goal for you is actually going to bring you to a place of success and happiness. I mean, the Sun is one of the best cards in the deck. I want one more on this because we have the Six of Cups here with the taking action. So I want to know what that is about. The Six of Cups talks about things that have nostalgic value to us. The Knight of Pentacles. Let me see what this Page of Discs is about. Page of Discs, please. Oh. The Four of Cups. Tower. Okay, for some of you, this is a relationship that may experience a tower moment here, but I don't think this is necessarily a romantic. Yeah, and I do think a lot of you are going to choose to go solo here. You're going to do some investigating. There's some kind of rivalry going on. There is romantic movement. There are messages on that, but there's some kind of toxicity involved in that situation. And you're learning the lessons. You're overcoming those lessons. You're ascending up higher and learning to trust yourself, trust your intuition, trust even what your own fears are telling you, but don't get caught up in your fears. Don't make your decisions on your fears. I'm getting that, you know, for those of you where, you know, healthy fear is different than unhealthy fear, okay? And what it really comes down to is, are you trusting your intuition or are you listening to your fears? And in this situation here, I do see the Devil card, but the Devil card can be talking about overcoming your own fears in a situation. There does seem to be movement and action towards something that has been long-term in your life. But there's a feeling of discontentment in a tower moment, there is some rivalry or competition of some kind here. It does seem like you have your heart full of love for somebody, but you're also looking into the situation and doing some investigating. And with this Nine of Pentacles, it talks a lot about solo pursuits and independence. So I do feel like for a lot of you, you may be overcoming a toxic situation. And your lesson in this, you know, is to overcome, you know, not hold on to things that are no longer good for you. For others of you, I feel like you've been in that situation before and a new situation is entering and it has the same things involved in it, okay? And it may be bringing you back to thinking about a time where you experienced this in your past, okay? And now you're taking action towards overcoming this and really, really, truly embracing your own self and your own independence and your own inner knowings of things and enjoying the solo pursuit of things. You do want that happily ever after and that laughter instead of these fears, but it requires, you know, it's requiring you right now to let go so you can have that movement forward. And you're in the process of doing that reflection, learning these lessons. I can't specifically tell, and I think it's because it's playing out different for each ones of you, but the main point of this reading here is, you know, letting go of the things that are hurting you and trusting yourself to know what's good for you so you can get to that happily ever after, okay? And not letting the fears run you either. And you do have the Ace of Pentacles here as well, so there might be something new coming up in career. Let's get best actions for you going forward here. Best actions, Taurus. I think usually your readings are usually more career-based. This is definitely a love reading, though. Taurus. Or at least they have been more recently, if I remember correctly. Again, with that Devil card. And look how that Devil card's like inviting you in. Like it just wants to invite you in. You know, kind of like, come play with me. All right, so just be careful of that energy. Yeah, and then we have in the Judgment card, letting go of that past and rebirthing into something new here, okay? Which is going to be important for you guys in this situation, is being able to let go of that past. And to be truly honest with yourself. The Queen of Swords is the most honest card in the deck. She talks about knowing your truth and living your truth and accepting that truth, okay? So, and again, we're back to that reflecting. Came out here for you guys somewhere right here with that letting go and moving forward, okay? All right, let's get some animal advice. Animal advice for Taurus, please. Dragon, supernatural. You are an ancient, wise sage. You can shapeshift at will. Mastery is your destiny. Rise with dignity. Yeah, mastery is your destiny, and you can rise with dignity in the situation, and I can see that you are doing that. All right, Taurus, it's been wonderful to do this reading for you. If you're new here, I hope you will consider subscribing. If this resonates with you at all, hit the like button or leave me a comment down in the comment section below. Until we meet again.